Alright. Boss time!
It's grind the boss.
Oh my god.
Oh, oh, you got him really mad, Zarek.
Oh man. Too bad he's just going to throw 1,000,000 robots at me.
Yeah, it's like, gee, I hope he just doesn't, like, throw 1,000,000 robots at me. This had to be a development thing. Like, running out of time. Oh!
Oh no, the massive group of robots killed me.
No, but you got 1,000 points for it. I love how the voices, like, the voice clips overlap to, like, screaming to their deaths, but also, like, yeah, because you got 1,000 points.
Priorities, man, priorities.
Yeah.
You have to celebrate where you can.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Sonic, ever the optimist, you know?
And Eggman's just floating around back there. It's like he doesn't do a gun or anything.
You're a lot more, what's the word? I was gonna say, like, reckless isn't the right word, but a lot more carefree, I should say, with the homing attack in this level, because, like, whenever it comes to these bosses, I'm terrified to use the homing attack, because all it takes is one bad input.
Amazing that you say that. Because, yeah, I started to realize that around this point as well. Like, maybe I need to chill out. Nah.
Nah. Homing attack. It's like, come on, it works so well in SA2, right? Yeah, Knuckles' move is a little safer because, like, he has this weird, most of the time, like 90% of the time, he has this tendency to stop just before reaching the edge.
Yeah, you know who doesn't? Omega.
Oh no, yeah, something about Omega, he just propels right off.
Like he just flies. He's like, okay, I'm good. We got this. Launching.
Yeah, our boy's got no traction. Which is weird,
he's super
being
excited.
The character.
I really liked Omega in the comics, how he was kind of like almost like a pyromaniac.
Oh, Omega is best bot. Like, I also love how they had that one issue that was like a tribute issue to E123, I believe, or am I thinking E102?
Are you talking about Gamma?
I'm talking about Gamma.
Okay, yeah, that was actually like for the comics. That was like the Omega origin story where Omega's going crazy and Gamma's like, I'll throw myself into you, bro, and we'll become a new robot.
Yeah, and then you do the fusion dance.
Or the fusion earrings, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell.
Insert Steven Universe fusion reference.
Oh, there you go. Dance, yeah. Fusion dance.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh god, it's so different than for DBZ. Man. Have you like caught up in Steven Universe any, or
no?
you still kind
I
of
haven't, because I've been watching it with a friend, and like you know what happens when you do that. Like,
yeah,
you can never like find time to get together again, and you definitely stop. But I think I told her that I was gonna just like catch up because I'm pretty sure I think she was rewatching with me, so there's no point in like her having to rewatch the whole thing. So I'll get to that. I'm all caught up with other shows.
Are you though? Are you really?
No, Zarek, you're never gonna be caught up with other shows. Let me have my dream.
You'll never catch up with all the TV / anime / games you want to watch.
No, / comics / everything. Yeah, what are you working your way through right now these days?
Let's see. I finished Gundam Amiibro. I stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh for a bit because I needed to.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Blasphemy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, a day when I don't see you and Jordan tweeting about it is a day missed.
I think we're just waiting on the new season to start, so we can have our fun opinions about that uninterrupted.
I hear the last season ended not so great.
I don't know. Like I like anime that ends with a bombastic final fight versus the like main antagonist. And Yu-Gi-Oh shows always do this thing where they do the final fight and then they kind of calm down and then they do like the almost passing of the torch, like the final fight versus the ultimate rival.
Okay.
And I never feel like that's really what I wanted. Like I don't think he needs to have beaten the rival to like show that he like grew.
Right. You need to face like a gigantic monster that's gonna split the world in 3 and
and like the last one that had that, or the I guess in the Arc V that was the last Yu-Gi-Oh, like the big bad final like boss guy that they fight is kind of the dumbest fight ever, where like everyone has like a turn and then they lose, but then before they lose, 2 more people come in and like, okay, it's our turn.
Oh.
And then they have a turn and then they are about to lose, and then another 2 people come in and like, yeah, let's do this. And that happens for like 6 episodes, and then it ends where like the bad guy kind of ends up killing himself.
Oh my god. I hate that. I hate that so much when like the finale is just like drawn out and not done like bombastically.
Don't get too excited, boys.
Yeah, thanks Eggman, right on cue. Don't get too excited when it comes to finales like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like what if Unleashed had like the big fight against the giant golem, and then afterwards there's like an episode of like a daytime episode. Then at the end you have to like race against Chip.
What? That's it?
Okay, hey, A-Rank, nice. God, Unleashed. I hate that final boss. I just hate the whole thing.
You don't like Giant Golem from, or no, you're in the Giant Golem, which is similar to the one from SA2 actually.
Now,
think about it.
Did you play the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed?
I did not.
The Wii version is arguably the better version of the final boss, because you're not, you know that part in Unleashed when like you're flying towards the final boss, right? Like with the egg golem, you have to like dodge. Yeah, you have to use those stiff controls to dodge through all its attacks.
Yeah.
In the Wii version, there's none of that. All it is it puts you up against the Dark Gaia monster, and it's literally a Rock'em Sock'em robot fight, and you're just using the Wiimote and nunchuck to like wait for an opening and like punch it. And like it's not the most engaging thing ever, but it's definitely a lot more enjoyable than the other console versions.
I think it's because we've already done that fight with like Chaos.
Oh yeah, but Chaos was done a lot better.
It was like
Yeah.
like I definitely feel it was a lot better because you're like dodging like the beams and not rocks. I get tired of dodging rocks.
And you had the music, which was actually I can't remember the music from that phase of Dark Gaia, but I don't think it was like the orchestrated world adventure theme. 'Cause that theme's badass.
No, oh that would have been good. Oh wow, now I think about that, that would have been good.
Yeah.
I think it had its own theme, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't. It's something in my head. I'm not gonna hum it because I'm tone deaf, but yeah, I do. I think it was okay. It just wasn't like, you know, epic.
At that point, you're kind of like, oh wow, I'm at the end of the game finally.
Well, yeah, and at that point, you're not really paying attention to the music as much as you are paying attention trying to dodge all those ridiculous asteroids coming your way.
Still though, the end of that game really isn't as great as the beginning of that game.
No, it's not, Eric. And you know my reasoning as to that.
Oh yeah, a very thorough analysis, if you would.
Yeah.
or at least half, because I don't blame you for not wanting to go through the game to analyze the end.
Yeah. For context, for the viewers, I did an analysis of why Sonic Unleashed has one of the best intros to a Sonic game ever.
Because it's the best ending to a Sonic game ever.
Because it's the best goddamn ending to a Sonic game. Man, that should have been the whole review.
My abridged review of your review.
Yeah. By all means. That'd be hilarious.
Oh man.
Oh jeez. Yeah. Like Super Sonic never plays that smoothly. You don't get that final confrontation with Eggman. Even Sonic Colors handled that better. Like it's the final boss isn't that, you know, crazy or anything like that, but it is a final fight with Eggman, and that's all you really need, I think, to complete the Sonic experience.
Yeah, no, 2 and 3 and Knuckles have like great, like beyond great final boss fights.
Yes. Oh, the Doomsday. I mean, that literally set the stage for Super Sonic boss battles.
Yeah, it did actually. because they didn't do another one really like after that.
No. Oh, hold on. Did Oh, I didn't know. I thought that was I thought if you fell down there, that was your death. But looks like there's.
I think only for Team Dark.
Oh, great. Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, just heads up.
Yeah.
Because really, there wasn't really any like big Sonic games until Sonic Adventure 1 after that. Because you had Sonic 3D Blast, which has nothing at the end, really. Not even if you get all the Chaos Cough drops. Knuckles Chaotix has a pretty good ending, but I don't think it changes if you get all the emeralds.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a 100% playthrough of that. Oh, okay, we have to make note of this. This is the only time when you use that Rocket Excel move.
Yeah, that's the only time. I don't even remember like being like part of the tutorial. Because that's basically your spin dash.
Yeah, it replaced the spin. Can you imagine? Whoever designed that, poor person. Like, yeah, look, I'm going to replace the spin dash with this super cool new move. Everyone's going to love it. Rocket Excel. It's going to be next blast processing. And then it's used once.
Oh, man.
What a bummer. But yeah, anyhow, yeah, it's SA1, where is the, I think that's the next canonical supersonic boss fight.
And it's good.
It's very good.
But like not having like any kind of like Sonic game in between Knuckles and Adventure 1, like it really missed out on like a whole generation.
Well, that's why they had, I imagine that's why they went back to calling their not Sonic Rush game Sonic 4. But that didn't have a supersonic. I think you can play supersonic in that game, but there's no like supersonic boss fight.
No, it's just you can, if you get it, you unlock the supersonic form and you get a different time trial score to beat is all.
Yeah, I mean they do that in
episode 2 didn't have it either.
No, episode 2 didn't have it. Even though episode 2 had a pretty bomb last boss, I do like the egg heart thing. It's pretty interesting.
I need to go back and beat the end of that because I don't remember the end as well.
It's it's got a really good theme. Even if you don't like the boss, the music is as always in a Sonic game top notch. That's the one thing we'll always have. Yeah, but how do you? How do I phrase this? How do you like the Chaos Emeralds being implemented in a Sonic game? Would you rather have it more like the classics, where the player is responsible for collecting the Chaos Emeralds, and then you get a reward with a super Sonic fight at the end, or do you prefer the adventure approach where it's a part of the story?
I feel like you should be left to the player's discretion to collect them. Yeah.
Okay. It's I'm just thinking about this as we go along, but like it's weird because Sonic Heroes actually meets the middle ground for that. I would say.
It does, but the special stage isn't fun, nor does it feel like it actually utilizes the whole like team mechanics. Like for it being about Sonic Heroes, the special stage doesn't utilize the team thing. I mean, it thinks it does when it's like, okay, well, I arranged the orbs like vertically, so this would be where you'd use tails. No, not at all.
It's still really poorly. It's just a half pipe mechanic. They need to get away from the half pipe mechanic.
If anything, the boss, like the enemy, like challenges or whatever, or like maybe like an obstacle course. Like maybe that would have been better.
Yeah, an obstacle course would have been just fine. God, no, you couldn't really do the blue spheres. Because, like, blue spheres is one special stage that for some reason has never been revisited. Like, they've gone... I think if Sonic 4 had an episode 3, that's the one they would have appropriated for the... or reimagined for that game. But, you know, we're never going to get that.
I'd be worried about them doing it now just because of, like, with HD TVs, like, input lag.
Ooh, input lag,
like,
yeah.
That ruins blue sphere.
Yeah, Blue Sphere works really well for the old television sets in the Genesis. But I'm sure
I think the hardest time I had was on the Ultimate Genesis Collection for PS3. Trying to play Blue Sphere on that is painful.
Was there an input lag?
There was the most input lag.
Oh god, you cannot have input lag when it comes to those stages. Like it will absolutely. I would argue it's unplayable.
It is.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't have the 3 and Knuckles combination.
Why wouldn't they do that?
It's a bad bundle because like it's just a bad bundle.
That's I think the correct me if I'm wrong, but Steam has the 3 and Knuckles version, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
There was another collection that didn't do it. I'm like, why not? Like you have
The,
3, you
DS
have
one.
Knuckles.
Oh wait,
No,
is it the DS one?
The DS one, I discovered this. If you select Sonic Knuckles, I believe, Sonic and Knuckles, I think that's 3 and Knuckles. But if you just select Sonic 3 at the beginning in the menu, it just takes you to Sonic 3. It's really weird. Yeah.